Scar said he missed dinner. Oh, he made it for this dinner. He made it to this one. Which we'll get to. But pretty much, okay, so I've been hanging out with like Toast and Sid a lot, and Scarra and Lily because Toast and Sid are visiting from out of town for this Red Bull and OTV shoots and stuff, right? And so the past couple of days, it's been like dinner with them, all this kind of stuff. One of the days, okay, Scar's like, I have a collab stream at 6. I cannot do dinner, but I can do it if you guys do it late. So we decide to have dinner one day at like 9 p.m. And Sid adds what we thought was everybody to a group chat. So it was like me, Peter, Toast, Lily. I'm getting that there. And we're like talking in the group chat, talking about dinner and stuff. And mind you, we literally we had to eat dinner at 9 p.m. for Scarra. Like me, I would not eat dinner at 9 because like that's so late. But of course, because that's a time that we could have everybody together. Fine, right? We pick a place and then we're like, when is Scarra gonna be done streaming? We're like typing this all in the group chat, thinking like maybe Scarra will respond at some point. Anyway, no response from Scarra. And we're like, do we just go? Do you fall asleep? I don't know. We walk to a nearby place, okay? And we're like, maybe Scarra just went to sleep. Like he ended stream and just went to bed. Cause mind you, this is like not even out of character for him. Cause like this has literally happened before where we had plans and the guy just like fell asleep. So it was like what honestly felt like a natural ass assumption, which is crazy. Anyway, we go to dinner and blah, blah, blah. Dinner happens. Toast is honestly making remarks too. He's like, dude, classic Scar, probably fell asleep, blah, blah, blah. Did all of us? Yeah. Dude, like, how does this happen? Like, we even made the dinner late for him. All this kind of, like, these little remarks here and there. Just making jokes, right? And then the next day, this is like, we hang out. We fully hang out. We come back to my apartment. We watch this show, Age of Attraction, which is crazy, by the way. We're all hanging out. We're all like, you know, having a good time. There's also another part that was like Toast put on some cooking on the street at like an Asia place. You know, how to make like Indomie noodles and stuff, doing whatever. And then I had like a thought where if there was like a camera pov and you're watching us on the couch, it's like me, Lily, Toast, Scarra, Sid. We would look old as fuck watching this cooking video that's on the TV. Just all of this pov of us. I'm like, this is such a boomer ass video to watch. In my head thinking like, why are we not watching like Singles Inferno or something else? Yeah, I'm like thinking like this is something... I just remember being over at Toast's house and it's like the videos that his mom liked to put on the side all the time, like auto playing. Anyway, the next day we checked the group, like someone messages in the group chat, like holy shit. Well, I actually need to scroll up. What was it? Oh yeah. The funny part was Sid was the one that messages in the group chat at 10:30 and she's like, Scarra, did you die? And then Peter goes, he's not even in here, Kek L. And then Sid is freaking out. She starts going like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Add Scarra to the group chat. She's like, hey, Scarra, we were at dinner last night. We're like, where is this guy? And then Scarra's like, you guys didn't invite me? And but well, mind you though, we did talk about it. We talked about dinner at his apartment. I'm getting ready for the podcast, doing my hair, and I am. This is so bad. This is at Scarra and Sid's expense. But I burst out. I was laughing, literally laughing out loud to myself as I'm reading this group chat. Like it's just so troll how this all happened. And me and Toast are making jokes. Toast is like, I knew my goat wouldn't flake. Mind you, this guy was also dropping remarks at dinner the night before, like classic Scarra, okay? He says, I knew my goat wouldn't flake. And I'm like, so quick to believe you passed the fuck out. It was so believable. We're just like, as Sid is feeling extremely sorry. Scar is like, nah, it's okay. He's like sagging. Me and Toast just fucking dropping little blows. Oh my god. Oh, this was so funny. And Peter's like, I knew. I just thought you were messaging him on the side. Like, really? Everyone just knew, or just Peter knew. I know. And then it was funny because I felt like I was victim blaming by saying like, why didn't you ask anybody what was, if we're still having dinner, what's going on, especially if he ended stream. The thing was, he ended stream at the exact time that we were gonna go for dinner, which was like 9. And so I thought that's why like it was so coincidental. Like he had no comms, knew that it was at 9, but then ended stream right at that time. So I was like, wait, why did you be like, hey, is it still happening? Again, I did feel like I was victim, but like at the same time though, it's like if I felt like something was happening, I'd just be like, hey, is this still going on? I don't know. It was all a disaster. But yeah, it was funny because we're saying like, honestly, like feels bad for Scar. He might have been unfortunately though, like the best person for that to happen to, because I feel like if it could have happened to me or Lily, she would never hear the end of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was just and now Scarra gets to have something on Sid for the rest of their lives. You know what I mean? Moves out alone and ever forgets about you. Crazy. The crazy thing, though, is that, like, I have been hanging out with Scarra. Scarra had this arc. Okay, let me tell you guys. Before this, he was like, I don't know if I want to live close to you guys. I might go to, like, this side of the city, you know? Kind of, like, lone wolf, Sigma male, like, gonna, like, be independent. And I'm here thinking, Scarra, like, you wouldn't want that after a month, you know? Like, after a month, you're gonna want to be around friends. So luckily was able that he did move in close to us. But I'm like, I know this guy, okay? I know us. I know him and I know all of us. We are vicinity people. Like, if I ever want to hang out with this guy in person, it will happen way more likely if we are close to each other. How long until all of OTV is in Washington? Unfortunately, I don't think I'm literally one. I feel like I'm one of the few people who actually like LA. I was telling Sid about this too, and I was just saying like I'm almost maybe the minority who likes LA out of a lot of our friends, because, well, actually I think a couple of our friends, like Broden likes LA, I like LA. Scarra said you and him will never leave LA. I think Scarra said he would at some point. I think he likes NorCal and stuff, but like not anytime soon. I mean, yeah, like at some point, I don't know. I really like Pasadena area, for example, like 626 area. And it's also very suburby in some places. You still can have like a front lawn and a backyard. I just don't know how expensive it would be to move there, but I could see myself settling down there instead of like main city LA. But I genuinely love it because I love the weather and I love how there's so many events here. I love that there's like night markets or like concerts and all this stuff going on. I love doing things. So this is perfect for me. Except for, I will say, the thing I don't like about it's also the States in general, though, is a lot of safety things. I think it's more dangerous here. I think that there are more, things that happen here that are not so great. But the good parts of it, I do like a lot. And I think I'm very different because I grew up in Calgary that like it was cold for what felt like 10 months of the year, that it makes me not want to ever move back to the cold. Like I actually just love that it's warm all the time. I fucking love the weather.